we are going for our next two data structures. So we are going for set, and after that we will also cover dictionary. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So basically set is also a different type of data structure. And if you search the type of this set, you will get the type is set. Now, the basic definition is it is unordered. Unordered means you cannot like access any of the element by using index. And if you print again and again, the order of the element will be different. So unordered, we can say set is unordered collection of unique item. One 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 more thing is important. In set, always you have unique elements, we can say. There
Mhm.
will be no duplicate. So it is unordered and it has unique element. Elements are immutable. Elements are immutable means we cannot change the element. Okay.
Mhm.
We cannot change the existing element. Okay. But
Okay.
we can add or remove the element. Okay. We cannot change the element, but we can add new element, or we can add new element or remove the existing element. Okay. So this is the difference. Immutable, I am saying immutable for those which are already existing, we cannot change it. Okay, we cannot modify it, but we can
Mhm.
add new or remove the existing element. So this is the basic we can say definition of set. And whenever you are defining or declaring the set, you need to use curly braces or you need to use set function. This one. This two,
Okay.
by using this two way, we can declare any set. Okay. So now we are going to create a set. So for creating a set, suppose I'm giving the name of variable, my set equal to, I'm creating an empty set. So if I run this and let me print this also. If I print this my set, you will get this empty set. Now suppose I want to create a set having some elements. So let me give the name fruits and I'm using curly braces. So here I'm giving the element apple, banana and cherry. Okay. So if I print this fruit, so see here, I have defined apple at the beginning and cherry at the last, but in the print statement, cherry is showing in the first place. Okay. If I run this again, if I run this again and again, so sometimes this will be different. So that's why
Mhm.
we called it unordered. We cannot access the element by using index. Now suppose I want to access the element, but I want to access all the element. I'm not talking about to access the specific element. I'm talking about to access all the element. And before that, I'm creating one more set having some duplicate values. Okay. So
Mhm.
suppose I'm creating fruit 2, but this time I'm printing apple three times. Like I'm putting apple three times in the set. And if I
Mhm.
print this fruit 2, fruits 2, fruit 2, so you will get only one apple. Okay, only one apple
Okay.
you will get. So that's
Mhm.
why we can say set do not allow duplicate element. Now, one thing is important. I have said that like we cannot access this set, but we can print all the element of the set. So for that, we need to use for loop. Suppose I copied and pasted it here, and I want to access all the elements. So you need to use for loop. So I'm using for I in fruits and then I'm printing this I. So if I use this, you can print everything. Okay. But if I want to access a specific element, fruits 0, so it will throw error. Okay. See here, it is throwing error. So set object is not uh, subscribable. Okay. So we cannot access the element by using index. Now we want to add some element into a set which is already existed. So I'm taking the example of this fruit. So here I want to add some other element. So I'm using fruits dot add function. Here we have to use add function. Okay. And then inside it, you need to mention your new fruit name. Like I'm giving here orange. And if I run, let me print this one. If I run this, if I run this, you will see orange is also added into it. Okay, but the
Correct.
order will be different. It will be it will be at any places. Okay.
Mm.
If I want to add another element, so you need to use add function like coconut. So you will get this coconut inside this set. Now, suppose I want to remove any element from the set. So for removing, you have one function called remove function. Okay. And another function have discard function. Okay. These two functions we have in a set to remove the element of a set. So suppose I'm using remove function. So like fruits dot remove, and I want to remove coconut. So I'm giving here coconut. Okay, and again I'm printing this. So you will see coconut get removed from this set. Suppose I remove some element which is not present inside a set. So like jackfruit is not present in our set. So if I remove any element which is not present in a set, so this remove function will throw error. Okay, it will throw an error. So in that case, let me first comment it. It's like
You can remove it, right? Which is there, you can remove it. Which is not there, you can't remove, of
you
course.
cannot remove, and it will throw
Mm-hmm.
error. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
jackfruit is not available, so it will throw error. So in that case, you have to use discard. If you are not sure whether this element is present or not, and you
Mm-hmm.
don't want any error, then you need to use discard. So in case of discard, if we found, it will remove. If we cannot found, we can like it will not throw any error. Let me print. Let me comment this first. See here, the jackfruit is not available, but it is not throwing any error. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I want to remove something which is already present, this also get removed. Like if I want to remove cherry, so you will see cherry get removed from this set, and jackfruit is not available, so it is not throwing any error. Okay. So these two functions are available for removing the element from a set. Their set operations. Set operations means like we have heard about union, union, and we have
Mm.
heard about intersection. Okay. And we have also heard about difference. And one more thing is there, symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. So first, let me tell you what is union. Union means like suppose you have set one and it has the element 1, 2, 3, and another set one. Okay. Let me show you with example only. I'm putting it into a raw form. Okay. I'm creating a new cell. I'm creating two set. One set is A and having element 1, 2, and 3. Another set is B and having 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Suppose I want to find the union between this A and B set. So union means like everything. It will cover everything. Like it will create another set having all the element but unique elements. So it will give 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 3 will be only one time. So if I run like for union, I need to use pipe symbol. This pipe symbol. We have already seen this in bitwise operator. This is
Mhm.
OR operator, basically we can say, but in set it act as a union. Okay, OR operator act as a union. So if I run
Okay.
this, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it means it will return all the element were coming in A and B, but those are unique only. Okay,
Mhm.
suppose I give here 2 also. So this 2 and this 3 is present in A set all. So it will not give 2 times. It will give only one time. Now suppose I want to find the intersection. Intersection means those are common between both the set. So if you see here, 2 and 3 is present in A set and 2 and 3 is also present in B set. Okay. So for set, we need to use A ampersand symbol B. Ampersand means and operator. Okay. So this is the meaning of intersection. Let me comment it here. This is the meaning of union and this is the meaning of intersection. If I run this, you will see 2 and 3 only. Okay. So because
Okay.
these 2 and 3 is common in both the set. Okay. Suppose you have another set C, and here you have 4, 7, 8, 9. And if you want to do the operation between three set, so you need to use one more pipe symbol and see. Let's see here. You can use multiple set, okay? Not only two, you can use more than two.
Mhm.
So it will cover all the things. 7, 8, 9 also covered inside it. But in case of this, I'm using C, you will see empty set. You will
Okay.
get empty set because there is in C set, nothing is common. If I give here
Mhm.
2 only, so you will get 2 because 2 is common in all three set. Okay, so this is the intersection, which is common in all the set. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Now I am going for difference. Difference means like suppose I want to find the difference of like A minus B. A minus B means those element which are present only in set A and which is not present in set B. Okay, this is the meaning of difference. So if I print this, you will get only one because one is present in set A and 2 and 3 is present in B also. So we will only return one only. So you will get one. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, it's like left join.
Yeah, it's like left join difference. Now, so and there is one more thing, symmetric difference. Symmetric difference means like we can say those are not common between these two sets. Okay, not common means like here if you see 2 and 3, 2 and 3 is present in A and B also. So symmetric difference means you will get the in the output which are unique in set A and unique in set B. So 1 is present in set A and 4 and 5 is present in set B only. So you will get 1, 4 and 5. So for that you need to use A cap B. A cap B means A XOR B. XOR operator we are using.
So which are
Okay.
not common objects, it's coming out. Okay.
Yeah. So let me PRI. Thank you. So you will get 1, 4 and 5. So
Mhm.
this is the meaning of symmetric difference. Okay. So these are the operations which is important for in this set. So dictionary we can say when we check the type of dictionary. Okay, let me show the type also. If you print and write here type, and if you mention A, it will return class set. Okay, class set. So in case of dictionary, if you check the type, you will get this we can say type. It means dictionary data type. Now, dictionary is a collection of key value pairs. Okay, it is a collection of key and value pairs, and here you have keys. Keys are unique. Keys are unique, we can say, and immutable. Okay, we cannot change the keys. Like we cannot change the keys. We cannot update the. We cannot modify the existing key. We can say. Okay, we cannot modify the existing key, and values are values
Yeah.
are of any data type. Okay, so this is the basic definition of dictionary. This is the collection of key value, and we can say this having keys and value pair, and here keys are unique and immutable. It means we cannot modify the key, but we can add or remove any new key or key value pair. Okay, and values of this dictionary will be of any data type. So let me show you an example. And here also, if you want to create dictionary, you have to use curly braces. Okay, and or you can use dict function. This one, these two things you can use for dictionary. So suppose I want to create a dictionary. So if you want to create a dictionary, you need to use curly braces. And again, if I'm using here my dict2 and I'm using dict function, it will also create a dictionary of empty. We can say empty dictionary we can create. So this is also a way to create an empty dictionary. You can use dict function or you can use curly braces. Okay. Now, suppose I want to create a dictionary having key and values pair. So my dict 3, and here I'm using curly braces. First, I will give the key. Key means those are unique and we can say immutable. So suppose I'm giving the name. So if you are using a string value, you have to use single quote or double quote. So I'm giving the name. After that, you need to give colon. And after colon, you need to give the value. Value means your particular like value for this key. So I'm giving my name Praveen. After that, you have to use comma. Again, I'm giving this key. Key means I'm giving age, and after colon I'm giving the value. It is 25. It is 25. I'm just giving an example. And again, after comma I'm giving another key, and in single quote I'm giving it is student, and after colon I'm giving colon the value true. So this is key here. Value is a string data type, and then here is a number, and here it is a boolean value. And this thing is known as key and value pairs. Let me enter this. So this is the key and value pair. This one is the key. This one is the value. After colon, you have to give the value. And this, let me print this first. Print my big 3. So you will get like this name, age, everything you will get like this. Suppose I want to add multiple names, and inside this particular, we can say inside this particular name. So you need to use like either you can use I'm creating dictionary here. So I'm using name Praveen, comma Raj, and here also I'm using square bracket. Square bracket means I'm creating a list. and here also I'm giving true. So if I run this, you will see name is our key and this Praveen and Raj is the value, which is a list. Here also we can see this is a key and value. Suppose I want to access any of the values. Suppose I want to access this name like this Praveen and Raj. So what you need to give here, you need to give here my the variable name my3, and then you need to in the square bracket you need to give the key. So here you need to use key for accessing the value. So in a single quote, I am giving name. Name is our key, and if I'm printing this, you will get Praveen and Raj. Okay. Suppose I want to access the age. So I need to give here key age. So you will get 25 and 21. Suppose I want to access the is student. So I have to give here is student. Okay. Now suppose I want to access Praveen only. I don't want to use want this but whole complete list. So this is very simple. You can use one more square bracket and you need to give the index because this is the list. You can use index here. So if you use here 0, it will print Praveen. And if you use here 1, it will give Raj. But suppose I want to like access some different way. So there is another way to access the element. You have to use get function. Get function we can say get. So in get function, you need to give the key. Suppose I'm giving the age and I'm printing this. I'm printing this. Same thing you will get. Okay.
Hmm.
Same thing you will get. But the benefit of it of this get function, suppose if any key which is not available in our dictionary, it will not throw any error if you give any default value. Okay. Suppose I'm copying and pasting it here. We don't have grade. We don't have grade key inside this dictionary. Okay. So if I want to give any alternate default value, so here we can give here after comma, we can give, suppose I'm giving not available. This is my default value. So if I print this, if I print this, you will get not available. Okay. So
Okay.
the get function is useful whenever you are not sure whether the particular key is available or not. One more thing is there, like suppose I want to access the only key only. Suppose I want to access only key. I don't want to access the value. I want to print all of the key. So you need to use for loop. You need to use for loop. Then you need to give the variable. So I'm giving here keys as my variable, and then in I'm giving my dictionary variable my dict3, and then here I'm using key functions. Okay. Or we can say, or we can directly print like this. If I print my dict3 dot key dot keys, so it will return all the keys, name, age, and is a student. Okay. Keys function is very useful whenever you want to print the key of the dictionary. Suppose I want to print the values. So you need to use values function. So it will return all the values. Suppose I want to print everything like keys and values pair. So in that case, you need to use items dot items function. So it will return like this. We can say it will return a list and having tuples. Tuple inside the tuple you have your key and values pair. This is your key and this is your value. Okay, let me create another easy list because we have created a list having we have created a dictionary having list as a value. So let me create a simple list, a simple dictionary. I'm giving here 1 colon A 2 colon B and 3 colon C. Okay. So this is a simple dictionary there. Okay. Now suppose I want to change this A. I want to change this A to some other thing. So for that you can use you can do this thing. But if you want to change this one, you cannot able to do this. Even we don't have any syntax to write. Like we don't have any syntax to change this one. Okay. So if I want to change the value, you have to follow this syntax. You need to give the variable, and then in the square bracket you need to give the your key. So my key is 1. After equal
Mhm.
to, I'm giving my new value. So my new value, suppose I'm giving here Raj. Again, I'm printing my date 4. Okay. So you will see a new dictionary having modified a value. Okay.
Mm.
So we can change the value, but we cannot change this key. Okay.
Okay.
And one more thing is important. Uh, we have seen set now. We have seen set, and uh,
Yes.
and like we said that set is immutable. Okay. So we know set is immutable, list is mutable. Okay. Tuple is also immutable. We know this thing. We cannot put this list inside this tuple, because if I put this list inside a tuple become mutable now. So, but the basic definition of tuple is immutable. So we can never put list inside a tuple. Okay. Similarly,
Okay.
similarly, we cannot put list in case of key. Here in key you cannot put a list, but in case of
Okay.
values you can put a list.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is very important. Sometimes you will get confused. Let me give you proper definition. This is immutable, but
Mm.
we can add or remove elements. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We cannot modify
Clear.
existing elements. Okay. And
Yes.
in case of tuple, this is completely immutable, we can say.
Mm-hmm. We cannot or cannot add or remove also right here.
Yeah. We cannot add, remove, or modify. Modify after its creation. Okay. In case of list, in case of list, this is mutable. Mutable means we can change, add, or remove the elements after creation.
Okay.
Okay. And in case of dictionary, in case of dictionary, keys are immutable
Values are mutable.
and values are mutable. Okay. And remember, this is also unordered. Okay. And
Mm.
set is also unordered. Let me put in a proper way. So this is also unordered. Unordered means we cannot use index, and
Okay.
these two are ordered. We can use index. Okay. So these
Yes.
are the basic differences. So suppose my dictionary is there, my deck 4 is there. I want to add something, some new key and value pair. Okay. So if I'm using here my deck 4, and here I'm giving some new key. If I'm using 3 only, na, suppose I'm using 3, my key. 3 is already present here. And after equal to, if I'm giving a new value, like new C, and I'm printing this, it will modify the previous, we can say previous value. Okay, see, it modify our previous value. Okay, but suppose I want to add new key and value. Here 4 is not present. 4 key 4 is not present. So it will add new key and their corresponding values. Okay, so syntax are same for adding and modifying the values. If it get the values, we can say if the keys are there, it will modify. If keys are not there, it will add new key and value pair. Is it
Okay,
clear?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now for removing, you need to use pop function or we can use del function. There are two functions available. So suppose I want to delete some like some element. So I'm using my dict4 and then I'm using pop function. Inside the pop function, I need to give the key. Which key
The
you want to
syntax
remove?
even list also same, right?
Yeah, this syntax are same. Okay.
Mm, mm, mm.
So I'm giving here like 4. I want to remove 4. Key 4. So make sure this key is a integer now. So you do not need to put into a single quote. I am giving here my dict 4. And if I run this, you will see everything. Keys and value both are deleted. Both are removed. Okay. Both are removed. And if you want, you can print this return value like this deleted value. If I print this, mhm.
Pop
Okay,
pop
okay.
means
Pop means removing the element.
okay.
Okay, so I'm running this again and I'm printing this because whenever you are using pop function, it will remove the element from the original, we can say original display. Okay, so if I run this, you will get D. D is the deleted key we can value we can say, and
Mhm.
this is the dictionary we can say where you will not see this 4:D. Okay, pop means you are deleting the key and value pair. And here you need to give the key. You need to give here key.
Oh, oh, okay, 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 okay.
Okay. Okay. So this is
Got
the first way. Second way is there you need to use del function. So del function and then you need to use the variable of your dictionary. And then in square bracket you need to give your the key. So suppose I want to remove this 3 key value pair. So I need to give here 3. And again I'm printing my dictionary. So you will see your 3:new C get deleted. So there's two ways for deleting, we can say removing the element from the dictionary. The pop function return the deleted element, but del function will not return the deleted element. Okay.
okay.
Here you cannot use print function, but here you can use the print function.